Hi everyone, it's Sailor Mimzy. In this week's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a super easy book cover or notebook cover. This is what I use to cover my notebooks as well as the textbooks that I use for school and certain books that I read if I don't want to get the covers dinged up or anything. You may have noticed in my previous videos when I've showed my Hobonichi that I have like a paper cover on it. That is going to be what I'm going to show you guys how to make today. Or how to do. It's super easy. It's not a new trick or anything. I think my mom showed me how to do this a while ago. Anyway, so you don't need tape or glue. Well, you could if you want to decorate or reinforce it, but it works well without tape as well. All you really need is paper and scissors. Now the reason that I don't just go and buy a cover for my Hobonichi is because there is no covers that I really want. The Hobonichi I use is an A5 and there's not really a huge variety in A5 that I like, and the colors or like the themes that I do like are either sold out or way too expensive for me. So that's why I've just been leaving my Hobonichi naked or dressing it up in like these super cheap paper covers that I've been making. So here we have, here's my Hobonichi. So this is the second book, the July-December. And for the paper I'm going to be using, I'm going to be recycling actually my background that I was using before on my desk. So it's going to be this rainbow hearts print. Now obviously this is way too much for a notebook. So I like to recycle the papers that I use on my desk. I try to recycle and reuse everything that I can. So we're just going to take the notebook and just roughly measure how much we're going to need. And this is way too big, obviously. So I'm going to leave just about, maybe about an inch there at the top, and then same with the bottom. You'll see why in a moment. I'm going to be folding it anyway, so it won't matter if the edge is perfect or not. And then for the sides, I like to have at least 1.5 inches, 2 inches. That's good there. I'm just going to fold it. And then just try and crease where the spine is of your notebook. So the notebook ends right here, and then this is where I have that excess. And we're going to take our dangerous scissors. And I'm going to cut this here. Now I have a lot of paper, so I have a lot of cutting to do. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's going to be hidden anyway. But if you want, you could cut it straight. Now the paper's not meant to last forever, like especially depending on how you treat your notebooks. I have gone through 2, I think, with my previous Hobonichi. And so yeah, so it ends here. I just eyeball it for about 1 inch. It's so bad. Now it doesn't matter because we're gonna fold this up. Sorry, out of frame. So yeah, I'm just using the notebook as a guide and folding it here. I'm sure you could use a ruler and measure it out and everything, but I seriously suck at using rulers. So also, yeah, just make sure you really make that fold on the spine crisp, because that's like, I'm using it as a guide point. So that's what this is. And turn it around and do the same thing again. And fold it up and make sure you crease the fold here so you have a guideline. I mentioned before that I want to get an A4 Hobonichi planner for next year to use as a planner, and that size has so many cover options. I don't know how I'm going to decide. I'm really excited though. Okay, so we have that. It might not measure out perfectly the first time. You might have to play around with it. Sometimes I fold it too high, or if I overfold it, or maybe I don't fold it enough. So like I said, you just gotta play around with it. This looks okay to me. Okay, so we have that part folded. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing that we did to the sides onto the other ends now. And just going to crease this. Fold it over. This is just some washi tape on the paper. That's from, I had it taped down as a background on my desk here. Oh yeah, and also you can get super creative with what you use as a notebook cover. Paper bags, newspaper, flyers, anything goes, like wrapping paper. Okay, let me do the other side. Make sure we have it lined up. Always make sure that the spine part is lined up. And then just fold that side up again. You can also use scrapbook paper. You can draw or make a print on some like computer paper even, and make your own cover design. Okay, this looks pretty good. Alright, so now this is my favorite part. I know that sounds silly, but this is just so fun to do for me. That sounds kind of sad. But I love making these. I get excited when I need a textbook for school, because then I could always, it gives me an opportunity to make a cover. Oh gosh, what a dork. Anyways, so yeah, so you just, I'll do that part again actually. I didn't really explain what I was doing there. So we folded that part down. Now we're just going to open up the notebook. And we just slide the cover into here. See? And it just sits inside the paper like that. You see? Hope I explained that right. And then we do the same thing on the back cover. Now it's the back cover, or like the second side that you put in. You might have to bend your notebook that way. You might have to manhandle your notebook a little bit, but just be careful if you have a fragile book that you're using. Come on. You might also have to make new folds if you, oops. If you folded it too small when you're first measuring it out. But it's okay, it won't look bad or anything. And there, it's all done. So because of the way the paper is folded, it might be sticking out. You guys can see, like right there. That doesn't bug me really. I think it's fine. So, and it also stays on pretty good. I've had it just like this without any washi tape or anything before, and it totally held up fine. But for fun, lately I've been just adding washi. Like here, you can put some tape here and here, or you just decorate it, whatever. Oh, I'll show you guys how I have my journal right now. I had to make a cover for my traveler's notebook the other day because I put this into my purse. I don't know what was going on in my purse, but when I took my notebook out, there was like a weird stain on it, and there was something sticky on my notebook. And I don't even remember putting anything in my bag like that would do that. So now my actual notebook, you guys can't see it because it's covered up now, but it has like this spot on the back. But anyways, I did the same technique here. I just folded up sheets and then slid the cover into there and there. And then as you can see here, I added some washi tape. And the tape doesn't touch the notebook at all. If you cut it short enough, it won't touch the notebook at all. So there. And then I just added some extra on the edge for fun. So yeah, there's my super easy tip on how to make a simple paper notebook cover. And like I said, it works on books and notebooks and textbooks. It's a really good way to recycle and get rid of any scrap paper or gift wrapping or anything like that that you have that you don't want to toss out or anything. So yeah, that's all for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, questions, or anything like that, just leave it in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!